swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a ball completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Max Muncy, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes now. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Number 14 would be next. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Angels are gone in order, and the deficit holds at 5-4. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
The 1-0. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Gallo sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now 0 for 2 for him to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch in there for strike 1. 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 5-4. Leading off the inning, number 14. And they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Next for the Angels.
Stepping in, Grayson Greenier. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Bellinger is there, and he'll bring this one in. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Popped up. Ortiz is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. Still down a run. It's 5-4.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. Next up for Los Angeles, Aaron Hicks. Will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. And that is through into right field for a single. So he continues to hit the ball well. His second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's the first pitch to him. Flying toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Oh, he couldn't make the play. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Giro, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Towards second. The second for one, but they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
Designated hitter. Cesar.
Now in the box, Cesar Hernandez. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded foul off to the right. Runners are at first and third, one away. Skied into very shallow right. Soler is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. And this would be a tough opportunity to squander this late in the ball game, but he'll hold tight with two away now.
The right fielder. Cody.
Digging in, Cody Bellinger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Will stick with you a little longer.
The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Soler retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home. Logan Forsythe will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at this two-run homer that had him rolling early on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Slapped hard the opposite way. Bellinger is there, one away.
The batter, number 50, second baseman.
One away, and here's the 2008 AL MVP, Dustin Pedroia. And he lays off there, 1-0. Four runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its center for a one-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it.
The
Hard
right fielder,
single up the
number
middle.
12.
Yeah, watch your lips right there,
Okay.
Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Jorge Soler. As Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike one. No hits to this point. And this one's in the dirt. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Pedroia stands at first with one out. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Bellinger is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting,
In now,
third
Hunter
baseman.
Dozier. It was a
Hunter.
fly out for him in his last trip. Snap throw from the catcher. A runner on first with two away. And there's ball one.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Strasburg comes set. Here's the 1-2. Hit out towards second. Gordon is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Strand one. Score remains steady at 6-4. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the seventh. Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said that top to bottom, his guys have impressed him at the plate. He loves that they're into double-digit hits, but just as much, he's thrilled to see that they've only struck out one time. That's impossible to sustain, but it points to the team's incredible focus at the plate right now.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out. One gone now in the LA seventh, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman Mike Moustakas. Fouled off. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Behind 0-2 now. Runner at first here, one man out. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? Pedroia on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with two men out, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. One and one.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Ahmed leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Moving under it, Gallo. No trouble with this one, and the inning is ready for another shot now. Joey Gallo. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. No balls and 1 strike.
Gallo.
Gets away the 0-1 pitch. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
To 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now.
Hey, the object of the game is to pass the baton on the offensive side and give yourself a chance to get the tying run to the plate late in the game. That's exactly what happened here.
And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Slider laid off for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball one. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Fouled away. And it's 1-2.
I got to count 1-2.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Softly hit here to the left side. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
Now batting.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Grayson Greenier. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. 1-0 the count. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Line drive to center field. Hicks will make the catch. Tagging is the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. So a runner at second. Two down now. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Comes set, the 0-1. That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees. And 2. Here it is. Just hung in there on that one.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that possible tying run at third, as even with 2 away, they decide to put the stop sign on it.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Logan Forsythe is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Get just the one. Andrew Miller has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Andrew.
Richie Ortiz will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Hit hard on the ground to third. To second for 1. Over to Muncy, and they double him up.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Gordon.
First pitch on its way. Right on the inside, Black with the slider. Laid off but called to strike. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and they take a 7-5 lead.
And you know who's the happiest about that insurance run right now? The guys in the bullpen. They can now breathe a little easier knowing they have a bigger cushion to work with to close this one out.
Hernandez.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez pulls this one in the air out to left. Gallo will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Ryan Dull is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 73.
Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Pedroia becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Ready with another 0-2. Drilled to the left side. Ahmed fields it cleanly. And there's out number 2. So stepping in, Hunter Dozier, 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting.
Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Dozier at second with 2 down. 3-0 now.
Walks are never.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Now batting, Max Muncy. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. And the throw in gets away from him. And the second run will score as well.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, D-Roll. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Hicks. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead. Tim LeCastro will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Ready once again, Cody Bellinger, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Here's the 0-2. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets foul. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, but quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
The third baseman.
Striding in. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And this is lined right back up the middle. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Still tied 7-7. Joe Smith enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Here's the first pitch to him. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
For the Angels, the catcher, Grayson.
Ball and a strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Marcus Semien. Last time through was a base hit. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. And he takes a cold strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One out, nobody on. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. A solo shot here to left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game. And that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
Dodger Stadium on a Thursday night. Tonight we begin the homestand with the first of. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the
Here
Cubs,
it comes now to Andrus.
the shortstop.
First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
Perez.
So in now for Chicago, Hernan Perez hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. From the stretch. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, Dero?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
He's set, and the pitch. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. A ball and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. stepping up to the plate, D. Gordon. And he enters play today,
League up
currently
for the
5th
Dodgers,
in the National League batting
the second
race.
baseman.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good two-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today. Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third. And, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
1-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Down the left field line and deep. And they can't run it down. 3-2 pitch. And that's low, ball 4. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's come up in big spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the NL in RBI. First offering on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
The 2-0 on the way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Bader going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Well, this ends up being a sac fly, but you've got to love the effort out there. Sacrificed his body to make that catch, and I'll tell you, that didn't feel good. Probably saved extra bases by making that play.
And that misses inside. 1-0.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Now the 1-0. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Bellinger isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He scores as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room. But that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, He's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be watching for the speedster, D. Gordon. You can see right there, he's hitting over 350 on the season. He's one of the great hitters in the game today. I just love watching him hit because there aren't many holes in his swing. Not many pitchers have figured out how to get him out this season.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. And it's 1-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Runner breaks for third. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. Moustakas ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Here's Buster Posey now. He represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And Elliott down out there for extra bases. Hicks rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they extend the lead to 5-zip.
It's only the first inning, so you hate to say this, but this thing might already be over. Down 5 in the first. They've got to get the car back onto the road, even if the wheels are a little loose and wobbly.
Stephen Bai comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 9 men come to the leading off the inning, Ivan Abreu, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
The left fielder.
The next come up, Kristen Stewart. Has a look, now the pitch. On the corner at the knees, 0-1. Good changeup there as he takes command, 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Stephen Bai. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fastball well outside.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Abreu is off of first with 2 away. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Bellinger is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for the Cubs. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Here's D. Gordon now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
This is line to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number one.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrus. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel. Came into the league, was all glove and figuring it out at the plate, and has consistently gotten better offensively while never losing a step with the glove.
Down the first baseline. Pierce is there. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batter.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Sharp ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Lays off 1-0.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 2 out with the man at first. This one's flared out toward left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.